Corinthians 1:18-31. So Paul is writing that the foolishness of God to those who are perishing, to the unsaved, the word of God might seem foolish, but to us who are saved, being saved, we know that it's the power of God, that Jesus died and rose again. Like, to some, that's just a make-believe story, but to us, we know that the evidence is there. We look at the evidence, we look at the alternative, like the what do you call it, the explanation does not fit the evidence easily, whereas the claim that Jesus rose from the grave is supported by the evidence and easily is explained by the evidence, and you don't have to force anything. And so that is the power of God, and God saving us through his grace. That's the power of God. We can't do it by ourselves, whereas people who are not saved, they think of it as a crutch, and they think of it as foolish and weak. So then God said that he was pleased to the foolishness of the message preach to save those who believe. His message is simple, and he give us proof. He doesn't want us to believe blindly, and that he saves us. And Jews ask for signs, and Greeks search for wisdom, but we preach Christ crucified. And that is a stumbling block to the Jews, and to the Gentiles foolishness. But Christ, like for those who are the called from both of the above, that is the wisdom of God. That is something that only God can do. And in his grace and in his infinite knowledge, he just made an easy way that attacks the root of the problem at the core, which is pride. And we have to be humble. We have to recognize our sin in order to be saved. And that is his litmus test. And those that think that is foolish, that is, even if it's considered to be foolish, the foolishness of God is wiser than mankind. And so how much more it is, because God is definitely not foolish. He is beyond everything. He creates everything. He can make everything stronger. And so that's just amazing. And the weakness of God, when God is weakest, when Jesus was on that cross dying for us, that is stronger than mankind. Through his death, through his weakness, through his love, through his weakness of his love for us, he was able to save everyone who believed. So how true these words are.